Families who've been begging lawmakers to allow them to visit their loved ones in long-term care facilities took their concerns directly to Governor Cooper this morning. They spoke up during his press conference on reopening schools, telling our Colleen Quigley this is an urgent matter. She joins us live outside the legislature tonight. Colleen.
Yeah, Angela, this is an issue I've actually been covering for months at this point. I've talked to these families several times. They have been pushing for change for a long time now. So even though the governor was out here talking about something different, they felt it was an opportunity to talk to him directly, to tell him that this is important to them. One of the gentlemen out here today told me his wife of 53 years means everything to him. She is in a nursing home, and he says he wants to do whatever he can to get to spend as much time with her as he can.
His mom died. Her mom died.
Tim Wall says he needed to make sure Governor Cooper heard his pleas to open up visitation at long-term care facilities.
When is it going to change?
So he spoke up during a press conference Wednesday morning.
I am so very sorry that that has happened to you and your family.
He did address it, but it was somewhat vague.
Tim Wall and other families say the most recent measure by the state did nothing to change when and how families can spend time with loved ones in long-term care. They want to see the state allow essential caregivers to see their family members.
We're not advocating for Uncle Harry and all 6 grandkids to pile into Grandma's room and, spread the virus around. Not at all. We're after for one person, as our sign says, to touch, to love, to save a life.
Bob Wilson is fully vaccinated, and so is his wife, who's in a nursing home.
We were sweethearts all along, and it just breaks my heart what little time I do get to spend with her.
He says under new CDC guidance, he should be allowed to spend time with her.
Vaccinated, visiting vaccinated.
But facilities that have cases cannot allow visitors. Amy McGuire says the concern is how isolation is impacting loved ones, like her mother, who beat COVID-19 twice while in a nursing home.
We were able to go in and be with her while she was dying, and that's the only time we got to be with her from March to October. On our mother's death certificate, it actually says failure to thrive. So that means that she was depressed and she was isolated.
Now, again, to reiterate, part of the reason that these families can't visit their loved ones, even if they're vaccinated, is if that facility has an outbreak. The most recent data says more than 235 nursing homes have COVID-19 outbreaks in our state. Now, in response to Tim's question today, Governor Cooper said they've already talked about easing some of these visiting restrictions. He says he understands how important that human interaction is, that human connection. He promised to take these families' concerns to Dr. Mandy Cohen and DHHS today. We will stay on top of this story for you and for these families. For now, reporting live in Raleigh, Colleen Quigley, CBS 17 News.